Hello, and welcome to episode number 1 of Hobnobs and Rambles, with myself, Jeti.
And myself, Oggy.
Unfortunately, we don't actually have any hobnobs right now because we've been doing this so many times because we're brand new at it, and we've eaten all the hobnobs and drank all the tea.
That's right.
But we are going to talk about why survival isn't enough in your average RPG or zombie RPG.
For that matter. That's right, well, we choose zombie RPG in particular, or say Post Apocalyptic RPG, because, hey, plug moment, we're actually launching a Kickstarter of Infected Zombie RPG, August 16.
That's right. Immersion Studios, August 16, 2015. Immersion Studios releasing Infected.
The zombie RPG. So it's one with a bit of a difference, and so we're going to talk about why survival isn't enough in an RPG, right?
Yeah. So your average scenario in a zombie show or game is, you know, you're running from the zombies, you're trying to find food, you're holed up in a barricaded position, zombies break through. It is pretty tedious after a couple of game sessions.
Yeah, it's fun at first. It's really interesting, really fun, and movies like 28 Days Later did it really well.
Yeah.
But
they're all centered around a specific, time frame of a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
A little bit of time. You got shows like The Walking Dead, but they're very sort of isolated. Walking Dead's like the first year or something, isn't it?
Yeah, first 2 years, but even so, I don't think it'd make a great RPG. It makes a good TV show because you're flicking from one character to the next. But as an RPG would go, I think you'd get kind of bored.
Yeah.
So the thing is what makes an RPG fun in a post-apocalyptic setting or like a zombie setting or something like that, right? You've got to have more than just survival. You've got to have more than just, oh, let's live for the day, right? Because you can handle that fairly easily. What you need to start doing is getting in all the fun stuff that you normally have in, say, your classic D&D setting or medieval setting or whatever.
Yeah.
They're actually almost like a post-apocalyptic society.
Well, you got to remember, after a while, people are going to want to go back to enjoying themselves a little bit. They're going to want to step outside, smell the fresh air, grow some fucking vegetables and eat properly, People in winter, they go eating soups and stuff and they're miserable. And, as soon as summer comes around, the fresh vegetables or the fresh produce.
Yeah.
Slaughtering the lamb. I'm actually vegetarian, so I don't know what that is, but yeah.
Yeah, so it's a very interesting kind of look on it. You look at it more like, why would you need to go outside of your settlement?
Yeah.
Why would you bother? If you had everything you needed inside your settlement, or if there was nothing out there except zombies and other people and crazy people. Obviously, you got to have more than just zombies and crazy people out there. There's got to be actually a lot. Like lots of little towns, lots of interesting places, cool people, cool places that you want to go to, places that are good for trade, big towns, big settlements, things like that.
Each little settlement's going to have its own good resource. One town, might produce oil or something. One town, it might be centered around a load of cornfields or something, and another town just down the road might not have those resources. So obviously the two towns are going to find something mutual that they can get out of each other.
Yeah, that's right. Unless they can take it by force.
Yeah, if there's that kind of town.
But those guys, that's just not fun.
Yeah.
So, you got a lot of politics going on. You got a lot of, like, trade. Once you got a lot of trade, then there's so much activity going on that, say, if there are infected there surviving on the edges of society, because they're not zombies, right? They're going to be able to pick people off here and there. But that's more like the wolves getting at the lambs. They get a couple of lambs and it's annoying, and they get to be a lot of them, and then you go hunt down a few of the wolves.
Yeah. Oh, the infected in the hills are getting a bit much. We better send a party out to,
Cull them.
Cull them.
Yeah, before they run back into the sewers and the subways.
Who's ever thought about a zombie
zombie culling
saga where you're culling zombies because they're becoming a pest?
Yeah, that being said, because there are a few of them and they hide in like the creepy areas and they come out at night, that would be terrifying.
Oh, the mimics, dude. The mimics are awful.
Yes. If you want to know about mimics, check out the site.
Or imagine
they're horrifying.
Rounding the corner and like almost bumping into a burster.
Yeah.
That's horrifying.
Yeah. And it's when it becomes like eerie, quiet, desolate, and you know they're out there, that's when it's like the things that can bump in the night sort of terror. That's what you want to instill in your gamers, but only every now and then. Give them a shot of adrenaline.
Yeah.
But don't overdo it, is the trick, right? And they've got to have a lot more that they're living for, a lot more that they're gaming for, than just for survival against those zombies. Because once they've escaped them, they'll never want to go near them again.
The main antagonist in this is other people.
That's right. It always has been, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
the main antagonist in life is other people. The world would be a lot better without people.
Love the food, hate the people.
Yeah. So, yeah. So,
but just so you know, we are not advocating genocide. Just so you know. Right, Jet? Right?
yes.
Right.
So, yeah. People will get very bored of running from zombies in your games.
Yep.
This is about
No one wants to live in a bunker. Everyone wants to expand.
growing and rebuilding, because that's exciting.
Yep.
You know, you can make a lot of adventure and a lot of game. You can get a lot of game out of rebuilding communities, or
Totally.
You know,
And rivalries.
yeah, dude, town battles.
Oh man, town battles are the best. Man, one town does you over. You know, one of his characters got captured by one town and tortured and thrown into a pit.
Yeah.
With a whole bunch of infected in it. And,
Knoxville vs. Shelbyville.
Yeah, Knoxville vs. Shelbyville.
Yeah. we don't know American towns all that well.
They were pretty cliche names. They were pretty fun. But you know what? He ended up hating that other town. Would do anything he could to destroy it.
Yeah, and AI. So much.
What?
Yeah, they would try to do anything to destroy I.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
It works.
Yeah. No, it doesn't.
So yeah, you can make some interesting games out of a zombie apocalypse or a post-apocalyptic zombie RPG if you just scale back on the zombies a bit and focus more on the communities, because that's what this game's about. And you know what? It's pretty rad, even if I do say so myself and himself.
Indeed, myself too.
So yeah, try it out. Immersion Studios releasing Infected RPG 16th of August.
16th of August.
15.
It's coming up, guys.
Get some.
Ramble over.
Ramble on.